Hello guys, my name is Kaimana Kane, and today I'm going to be giving you a book review on where is our solar system. So our solar system is in the Milky Way galaxy, so see ya. No, I don't know why they do the where is books, because it could be answered in one sentence. It should be like, what is the solar system? So a long time ago in China, there's this thing called the solar eclipse. So it's when the sun's light gets blocked by the moon, so it's just like a really dim light on it's just a really dim light on Earth. So long time ago, people in China believed it was a dragon actually eating the sun, and then vomiting the sun out again. But sometimes people never learn. So it's pretty interesting hearing some ancient myths in ancient China, like the dragon eating the sun. So now we can get into some astronomers like Galileo. So Galileo, as you know in my other book reviews, I mentioned him in Who is Galileo? And basically, he knew that the Earth is not the center of the universe, because people a long time ago thought that the Earth was in the center of the Milky Way galaxy, the universe, all the omniverses, multiverses. But no, it's not. The sun's actually the middle of the solar system, which you guys might have not known, but you guys have probably known. I'm 99% sure. So Galileo went to the church and he said that the Earth was not the center of the universe, and he got sentenced to the house. I believe it was the house for life arrest, which means you couldn't leave your house unless you get food and water. But then some other scientists started believing him. But so I don't know how to pronounce this name. It goes Ptolemy. He thought that the planets orbit the Earth. And they thought the Sun, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, all that stuff. But Uranus and Neptune haven't been discovered at that time, so that's why I didn't include it. So, Galileo made the telescope, and he did his calculations, and he knew that all the planets orbited the Sun, and the Sun was in the center of the solar system, but not in the center of the galaxy, the universe, the multiverse. But it's just a lot of stuff like that, like a bunch of complaining about what people thought, because people weren't super sure at that time. But now we know what's the truth. So it just goes a lot about dilly-dally in this book. There's billions and billions of stars out there, so now we get into some facts. So when there's a red giant is 250 million times bigger than the original star it was. And our sun's probably going to become a red giant someday. But when it becomes a red giant, it becomes a black dwarf. And when it becomes a black dwarf, I believe could happen two things. One, a supernova, or two, I believe a black hole. And that's how some black holes are, how black holes happened. And scientists believe in aliens, because you're saying out of all the billions of stars out there that we're the only living life thing. No, I don't think so. Plus, scientists have found living life on Mars, which is pretty interesting. So there are many solar systems. The sun is a middle-aged star, not a red giant yet. And here's another fun fact. A year on Neptune lasts as long as 165 Earth years. Because Neptune and Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, those are farther away from Earth in the orbit circle. So they have to orbit the sun farther than most planets do. So if you're 1 year old on Earth, you're 165 years old on Neptune. So I thought you'd like to know that, but that's really it I found in this book. There's a bunch of other stuff, like it goes more into Galileo, and light takes 8 minutes to hit Earth. That's just one thing I found here. There's also a timeline in the end, right here. Show you that. So that's really it for this book. I want you to gain all this knowledge, but you can do it by reading this book. I hope you learned a lot by listening to my book review. And 9 out of 10. Even though I'm a space guy, it just goes into more other people who tried to discover about what the Earth was, like Galileo. And after this book review, you should check who was Galileo too. So I hope you like my book review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And see ya.